Hey guys, so I wanted to take a minute to share with you some thoughts that I've been having lately. So this video might be a little bit different than other videos that I've done. But for those of you that don't know me, I'm Susan Budge, one of the co-founders here at Kiwi Lane. So it actually happened a couple weeks ago, and one of my daughters had stumbled across a bucket that I keep under my bed with some memorabilia that I have from my teen years. And so they pulled it out, and then when I got home, they were all in the living room. They were looking through some of the scrapbook albums that I created, my yearbooks and some journals, and just tons of different things that I had in there. And of course it was a lot of giggles and laughs and making fun of certain hairstyles from the 90s or whatever. But it was a really fun, and it was really eye-opening for me to experience that with them, to connect with them, for them to realize, even though I've told them before, that I was once a teen as well, and that it was really nice to connect with them. They connected with me, and I connected with them on a level that I've never experienced before. Okay, so to give you guys a look at what my children were looking at and laughing at, this is my album from my high school years, and it was definitely the age of stickers and cutting out your pictures, and I was doing all of this, may I add, on a teen budget. So I started scrapbooking, well, I was introduced to scrapbooking when I was in student council, and then of course from there I started to scrapbook for my personal experiences as well. But as I was looking at this album, it really made me realize how important this was for me at this time in my life. And by taking the experiences that I was having in my life and the people that were in my life and tangibly and physically putting them in an album, it really allowed me to make sense of all of that. And we all know how important that is for teenagers. On top of that, as I was looking at this, it really did help me with my emotions as well. As we all know, teenagers have a lot of ups and they have a lot of down and they have a lot of emotions that they're trying to figure out. And research actually shows that by creating something with your hands, it actually decreases depression and stress, and it increases a sense of well-being and happiness. And as I reflected on this phase in my life, it really did help me with those emotions when I was a teenager. And even now as an adult and as a mother, I'm grateful that I have this book, that I'm able to look at it and to appreciate where I was and where I am now, and just kind of my journey and my story. And on top of that, to have this album that allowed me to connect with my children on a level that I've never have done before, has been just a real eye-opening experience. So as all of the thoughts and the feelings and the emotions that came back, and as I was processing this and realizing what an impact this was on me as a teenager, I couldn't help but think about my own 3 teenage daughters and what a blessing this might be in their lives as well. So the question then came to mind, how could I introduce them to scrapbooking in a way that's not overwhelming or intimidating, but also fits their style? As you guys are aware, teenagers these days take a lot of selfies, a lot of one-on-one pictures, random pictures from moments in their lives. And I realized that the perfect scrapbooking format that would fit this style is pocket scrapbooking. So the other day I was able to sit down with my teenage daughters, and we were able to play a little, and they had a lot of fun using these pocket scrapbooking pages. And it was great because it still allowed them to have that tangible, creative experience, but decide what pictures were important to them and to create it their way and make it their own. And so it was just so much fun to do this with them. So I know that a lot of you guys have teenagers as well, and you probably maybe even had experience similar to mine, or agreed that this can be really impactful to teenagers at that time in their lives. And since the holiday season's coming, I just really want to make it available to any of you that are looking for a last-minute gift or want to give something to your teens in your life that will be beneficial not only to them when they're actually doing and creating and having that hands-on experience and getting them away from their devices, but also for years to come. because I believe in this so strongly, we're actually going to be doing something that we don't normally do, and that's offer a discount on some of our new product lines. So if you use coupon Teen Memories at checkout, you can save 10% on any of our pocket paper kits, pocket borders, or tiny accessories, which is perfect for this format of scrapbooking. And hopefully that will help you to offer the gift of this scrapbooking and memories to the teens in your life. Now you can get this through your Kiwi Lane instructor by going to kiwilane.com. And then if you guys happen to create anything, we would love to see those designs. That's one thing that we just love to do, and to see what you guys create. So use hashtag Teen Memories as well, and we can check those out there. And again, thanks so much for taking a minute to just kind of listen to my thoughts on this topic, and I hope that we can together bring the joy and the fulfillment that comes from scrapbooking your memories and telling your story to the lives of our teens. Thanks again, and happy holidays.